here with Brian Bright of Neversoft, who was here to show us another installment of probably one of the most popular game series ever made, the Tony Hawk series. And what is the full name of this title we're showing today?
Tony Hawk's Project 8.
All right, and this is coming out on which platform?
It's coming out on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, but it's also going to be available for current gen platforms. You're just an amateur skater, and you get word that Tony Hawk's coming to your town, and he's seeking out the top 8 amateurs skaters in the country. So once you get wind of that, the whole town is just barraged upon by photographers and editors and all kinds of people trying to cover this big event. And so Tony and the pros come to town, and you're trying to work your way up the ranks by doing as many things as you can to try to move up the amateur ranks. So you're constantly going up, getting approached by sponsors until you get into the top 8. Well, we've completely rebuilt everything. So we've taken 8 years of code and thrown it out the window, rewritten this game specifically for the 360 and the PS3. And when Tony Hawk's American Wasteland wrapped, we got to work quickly rebuilding our engine, and it took us about 4 or 5 months to get where we could go into full production again. So now we're rapidly scrambling to reach the finish line. But our team's also grown twice as big, and then of course to make art specifically for next gen takes about 4 times the resources. Well, we have a wide open environment this time, but the next gen powers allowed us to create a fully streaming world that you're going to skate in, where elevation plays a big key. So no more tunnels, no more bridges. You'll be able to spine transfer, to grind, to acid drop from one zone to another. Like I said, elevation plays a big key. Therefore, physics, momentum, also big keys. So you're always going to be looking for the down slopes in the game to gain more and more speed, to get into higher and other places that you could not normally get to. For Project 8, we've taken the best and quirkiest parts of Middle America and formed them all together into this really cool town that's just, streaming town that's got all kinds of bizarre elements that you would find in Middle America. Cool, but bizarre. We've got Fun Park, Cartoon Land Park, some core skating elements like school, we've got a ghetto, a suburbia, city hall, downtown, all these areas, totally free form. You can skate a line through all of it. This year what we're doing as well, for the novice player, is we're having 3 different levels of difficulty per goal. So there's Am, Pro, and Sick. So I'd say that the novice player that's never picked up the game before can still have a lot of fun proceeding through, completing goals on Am. But the Sick is going to be extremely difficult for the hardcore players. We wanted to put a lot of focus onto skater animation this year. So we've created this layered animation system where it will play up to 20 different animations at once on the skater. And what this means is that the skater will dynamically animate depending on the environment, depending on how far away he is from things. All of this is driven by real motion capture data. So we had each pro come into Neversoft. We built a mocap studio. We captured them on mini ramps, primo boxes, street setups. And we've taken all that data and put it all together and created a really dynamic, cool animation system that I think is going to kick ass.